Welcome back, Trader Troops. So Polygon MATIC has had an absolutely crazy rally just in time for the holiday season. In this video, I'm going to update you guys on what I think it's going to do next. Of course, as always, if that sounds good to you, make sure to smash up that like button and subscribe and hit that bell notification icon so you never miss another latest and greatest cryptocurrency technical analysis post, because I do post in real time. So I'm going to run you down through the technicals, tell you where I think it's going, where I think it's headed. So let's get into it. Also, before we start quickly, just remember that we do still have the holiday sale on the Measuring Markets program. 25% off to the first 15 people that use the link in the description down below. It's already one of the cheapest programs out there for what you're getting. No BS, straight education for 8 hours every single month. Some people don't even have 8-hour courses. All right, so if that sounds good to you, just make sure to check that out. Link in the description down below. So let's talk about MATIC, because MATIC has been pretty much performing better than most of the top cryptocurrencies as of right now, and I am loving it, okay? Because of course I do hold some MATIC, and hopefully you do as well, not financial advice. All right, so let's talk about MATIC. So we're gonna jump up to the weekly time frame where we're going to see that we had an absolute monster of a week. We just came off a very, very, very strong week. If we take a look, that was a roughly 30% gain in a single week, and it closed near its highs. If you don't know, if a candle closes near its highs, that is a very good sign, because that is a sign that people are very, very eagerly buying. Okay, it's a sign that the strength was able to be maintained throughout the entire week. Okay, so people were buying up until the very last minute of the week. So this is a very strong sign that we have a lot of momentum on MATIC right now. If we take a look at RSI, this is the only thing that could be potentially some sort of threat, and that is just the fact that we are turning back down from being overbought. Now, that's not the end of the world, because you can stay overbought for a very long time. In fact, a lot of the time RSI will come back down to this 70 level and then bounce back up towards being overbought. Okay, we see this in the past right over here on MATIC, where we went overbought, we came back down, it looked like a bearish signal, and then we continued to climb from there. So even though this is not necessarily a bullish sign, it could also be interpreted that we just need a little bit more time before the next bull run on MATIC. So this is still very, very strong as long as we are maintaining above 70, okay? And I know that sounds weird. Why would it be bullish if it's overbought? But watch the video on RSI. It's the most popular video on this channel, and you'll see why that is. So we drop down to a daily time frame. We're going to see that we have blown past all-time highs. So we have just broken all-time highs on Polygon MATIC. Now, if you remember in the last video, we were looking at a level of resistance at roughly $2.64, and the reason why that was a level of resistance is because that was an ABCD pattern from the previous swing high. Okay, if we just copy and paste that forward, we'll see that that was an equivalent move higher. Okay, this move projected from this low gives us this price right here, $2.64, and it was a small level of resistance for a very short amount of time, and we were actually hoping that it would dip a little bit more. Okay, it was a very short-term high, but we were hoping that it would dip back down to roughly $2.30-ish so that we could buy more of it. We never actually got that, but now we of course have more opportunity, and if we drop down to the 4-hour time frame, we're going to see that. So of course you'll see the ABCD pattern completion right in here. It was a very short-term high, still a very good example of why these patterns are good to know about, because if you didn't know this pattern was here, you would have probably never known or expected a drop on Polygon. But something interesting that we saw is that this level of resistance, this massive red zone you see right here, actually ended up holding as support. The bottom price of this level of resistance held up as support perfectly to the penny, okay? And this was the previous all-time high right in here, okay? So that was very interesting to see, and it's a very strong sign that people are buying MATIC like crazy, right? They bought it even in a level of resistance, even at all-time highs or near all-time highs, people were still buying. So if we know that people are eagerly buying MATIC, and we also saw that on the weekly time frame, we close near the highs and have a ton of momentum, I'm actually going to give MATIC an upgrade as far as the price target goes. Okay, if you guys remember, I did say the extended target would be roughly $3.02. If we go back to that daily time frame, okay, $3.02 represents a 113 Fibonacci extension from this all-time high or previous all-time high swing right in here. Okay, we just took a Fibonacci extension from there. Now, since we have all of this coming together, I'm going to upgrade the price to roughly $3.36, because we do see that price is increasing in momentum, and so we should, of course, probably assume that we're going to reach a larger extension of the previous all-time high swing, which is going to be this 127 Fibonacci extension, which gives us that price target of $3.36, or from current price about 20% higher. So if we drop down to this 4-hour time frame and we're thinking that we're going to reach $3.36, where's the best opportunity that we could possibly be looking to scoop up MATIC for that next move higher? And that is going to be back in this level of resistance. So this previous level of resistance now turning into a level of support is going to be that level of support we're going to be looking for on a pullback for MATIC. Okay, specifically, it's going to be the ABCD pattern price. So the $2.64 level right in here, this line right in there. Okay, that level should now technically become resistance. And so I'm going to be looking at a potential pullback into that level of support and continuation all the way up to $3.36. And if that does happen, that will be a return of roughly 27% higher. If you enjoyed this video or you got anything of value from it, feel free to smash that like button and subscribe and hit the bell notification icon if you're new so you never miss another latest and greatest cryptocurrency technical analysis post. And of course, if you want 25% off the Measuring Markets program where you can improve your own trading and see exactly how I trade all the coins that I'm looking at in real time, feel free to check out the link in the description down below. 25% off to the first 15 people that use that link. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.